The dominant approach to mental health care for really probably about the past, I'm going to suggest 50, 60 years, maybe more, has been a diagnostic approach to mental health care. And within the larger field of mental health care is the hierarchy that is present in most branches of health care, and psychiatry is generally seen to be at the top of that. And so in this course we're going to unpack and look at some of the literature on this diagnostic foundation where psychiatry is concerned as it relates to how we've gotten to where we are today. So the diagnostic paradigm in mental health care is quite fascinating. It is very much a dominant paradigm, and it has been solidly in place really since, I'm going to suggest, the 50s or 60s, 1950s, 1960s. We're going to look at some of the literature on how that came to be and why that is. We're keeping in mind that in most Western nations, for most services that are publicly funded, or at least partially publicly funded, a psychiatric diagnosis is often a requirement to get services. So it is it's a political concept, but it's also got quite a fascinating history, and we're going to look at that in this course. So within the biomedical and primarily diagnostic paradigm within mental health care and certainly within psychiatry is this notion of legitimizing practice, and that is it's sort of the idea of suggesting that a practice is valid, it's legitimate, and there have been movements and processes that have enabled that legitimization, and whether or not those are right or wrong, we're going to look at that in this course, primarily because there's been a lot of controversy about the notion of objectifying people's human experiences through the legitimization of certain medical practices.